Yeah, I know it's been a bit of a tendency in this tournament to pick on the dark mode players. Not sure why. I think it's definitely fine, but we got the sync here. We're heading off into this round 6 quarterfinal match in the losers bracket. This is a pretty big deal. One of these players is going to get knocked out today. Two heavy hitters in the tournament. A lot of wins under their belt, but this is it. This is for all the cookies in the jar. And Sean taking a hit early on from that physical cartridge.
Yeah. I did a little more. It's like, I think it's faster by like, I can't remember. It's like something from 5 to 10 seconds.
It's like 12 or something, I think. I've heard it's 12 seconds is the word. What's up, Troy?
Yeah.
But two pretty evenly matched players. I mean, about a minute in between their PBs here, a little bit more. But we see Sean here a little bit behind heading into the little cutscene there, headed over to the Switch. And I think we're going to see Speed just having a little bit overall better movement, but Sean definitely not out of this one at any point. There's a lot of pretty major mistakes that can happen in the run. I mean, Lost can get kleptoed. Bowser's, you always have the mech, people falling off the sides all the time. And we've seen a lot of fails on Snowdram, so I definitely wouldn't count Sean out of it. 1 or 2 mistakes out of Speed could spell his demise. And my timer's not started. Too busy talking. Maybe you can talk for a little bit, Devious. I'll hand it over to you.
You can also flex down throws. We've seen that before.
Yeah, flexing down throws is pretty powerful.
I mean, like, if you don't die, then yeah, but Speed getting left side like a true gamer, then Sean going for the not left side, and then I think he missed a roll because he slowed down a bit and accidentally pausing while trying to skip.
Oof. Yeah, that's always
Sean.
A little bit of a hurtful moment there. Not a big deal. Nothing really to worry about. We see Sean falling behind here in Cap Kingdom. A little bit of that you can attribute to the physical cart, but definitely not 100% of it. But moving into Cascade here, and a little bit more advanced movement. You got Dino Skip coming up, which can occasionally trip up runners even at this level.
I want some hot water for supper. That sounds pretty good.
What?
Not gonna lie. Yeah, look at the chat. They're talking about hot water for supper. And I mean,
I have eaten soup. Okay. What did everybody have for dinner tonight? Apparently that's a hot topic of the night. I had a chicken sandwich tonight. It wasn't very good. I'm kind of regretting buying the rotisserie chicken. Bread makes my stomach want to explode, so might need to stop eating that.
Yeah, that's probably not good. I haven't eaten yet. What did I eat earlier today? Spaghetti. That's what I had for lunch.
It took you a while.
Because I was trying to remember if I had pizza or spaghetti, because for the last week and a half I've eaten pizza like every day for lunch. Like frozen pizzas that you just pop in the oven.
I've heard people are having Twitch problems recently. Some people haven't been able to buffer streams in 160p even if their internet's doing good, and Speed having some buffering issues. Hopefully not listening in the chat gonna panic because it's not that bad, but definitely gonna point it out.
Yeah, I know some people haven't been able to clip, and I was in Death Drive's chat, and I'm like, I'm able to clip, and everyone was praising me for being able to clip. It was pretty nice.
The clip master, let's go. Alright, Dino Skip out of Sean, question mark, looks good, and that's a double Dino Skip, both racers getting it. Speed not really given any opportunity here for Sean to catch up so far. Taking an early lead, something that's not too surprising, but if you're Sean, you really don't want this to be the situation you're in. I mean, you don't want to be relying on Speed to make the mistakes. You want to be playing to your best ability. I know the last match, Sean either got a gold or was really close to golding in Sand Kingdom. So we'll see how the early game continues on here.
Yeah, early game definitely can sometimes decide it, depending on if you have like a completely horrendous cap or desert or sand. I mean, desert.
Yeah, I mean, I would disagree. I'd say early game almost never really matters that much. I mean, we saw Late Ron versus Hay there. Late Ron had like a complete meltdown in Cap Kingdom and kept bonking every wall, and then just kind of brought it back over time.
And then in Sean, I think it was Sean.
Speed, listening to the gamecasters on his stream, not really sure about that one. Kind of a questionable decision. Might have to ask him to mute his Discord. I'm just gonna manually deafen him.
I just see the red little deafen symbol pop up next to his name. That's like the most entertaining thing I've seen all day.
Hi, Mao bro.
Sato's telling Speed, please. That's pretty good.
I'm also saying Speed, please. Kind of a Speed SMO moment.
He's on dark mode, so yeah, I have to stick with him no matter what.
I don't get the only light mode I can get hating on is like Twitch's light mode is pretty
Twitter.
cursed. Yeah, Twitter too. I mean, most light modes aren't great, but I mean, if you got young eyes, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I mean, staring at that white, bright LED screen all day. But for somebody who has boomer eyes like me, okay, it looks like Speed has opened up the stream in his web browser. Revolting right now. I guess we're just gonna listen to Sean's audio the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I have pretty bad eyes, so I also have boomer eyes. I mean, not really, but I just have horrible eyesight. So dark mode really is just ultimately better for me. Oh, Sean almost missing the bird cycle. That's not good.
Twitch light mode on mobile, that's pretty cursed.
That's even worse than just Twitch light mode.
But what's not worse is these two gamers' gameplay right now, kind of off the chain. Speed a little bit ahead, grabbing that employees only moon as SeanHartman is wrapping up whatever the hell that moon is called, grabbing the DSTA, not star, almost called it a star. Definitely not an SM64 runner, definitely mained this game for my entire life. Even before the game came out, I've been playing it since *96. It's been a long haul for me.
I've been playing this game since I was born, actually, which I don't like specifying the year because then everyone calls me young, which I mean I am, but it's just awkward. Oh, missing the moon by like a pixel.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to miss that. I mean, it's kind of not really clear where it's at.
Yeah, that's why I have Rumble on. Because that's how I find it.
Kind of worrisome, not gonna lie. I don't know if I have Rumble on or not, to be honest. I don't think I've ever noticed it, so I'd have to assume not. Sean gonna be heading over here. We'll see if he ends up going for the bullet build ram. I'm gonna guess yes. Looks like a bullet build ram is in progress, and that's a pretty solid one. He's zipping up here onto the bullet bill as SpeedSMO grabs that pillar moon, heading over to grab another bullet bill and a couple more moons before the Jaxie skip. Sean not too far behind at this point. Definitely doesn't want to be in the position he's in right now, but could be a lot worse at this point, let's be real.
Speed saying he didn't know he had desktop audio on.
Yeah, that's all good. Speed having slightly higher volume audio, which you love to hear.
Yeah, volume does matter.
Yeah, volume does matter. If you have a really quiet stream, it does affect how often people will like stay in your stream. It actually does matter. I'm a huge proponent of having a loud stream. Obviously too loud is bad, and don't have your voice like clipping in the red or anything like that, but yeah, having a quiet stream, not great for the restream, not great for your own stream. Something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I think on my OBS I have a noise gate at like the middle of yellow, just so it doesn't get too loud.
A noise gate? You mean a limiter? Question mark?
Yeah, I meant limiter, not gate. Gate's when it for entrance, right? It's like how loud you have to speak for it to actually appear or something, right? I'm not wrong about that.
You can definitely go all the way up to yellow though. The red bar in OBS is like -10 or something, or like -8, which is usually you want like a, I don't know, -5 or 6 or something. I have my limiter, I think, at -6 decibels, which is pretty good.
I need to rework my settings, I feel, because I don't know. On Discord, you can like barely hear my keyboard and stuff, but sometimes on stream, my keyboard just decides it's gonna appear and ruin everything.
Yeah, so we got a 1023 sand out from SpeedSMO. We'll see what Sean pulls out here.
Oh, Sean's -9 on his PB.
Yeah, Speed is kind of an insane gamer. There's a reason why they call him SpeedSMO, not slow SMO.
What if it was Speed SMS? Would he still play SMO?
I would assume that you would name yourself after the game, not another game randomly, but up to the racer, I suppose.
I mean, confusing people is some part of people's, like, channel, I guess. I've seen some pretty weird people. They have, like, names that correspond with, like, Black Ops 2 or something. Like, their Black Ops 2 name. Well, not their Black Ops 2 name, but, like, call-outs on Black Ops. But they're playing, like, Mario. And it gets really confusing sometimes. I mean, it's, like, one person I saw.
Yeah, Sean's definitely right on that one. About a 31-second difference here, heading out of sand. And SpeedSMO went a pretty solid late kingdom. I don't think he went for late clip, did he? So he's just going for the Rango route straight up.
No, he didn't do late clip. And yeah. I feel like if he would have screwed that up at least once, I'm pretty sure Sean could have gotten back pretty fast. Because he's not too terribly far behind.
Oh my god, Bubbles with the 10 bits in the chat. Thank you so much. Cool guy again can live to see another day. Huge deal. Thank you so much for all the support. And the jump here is good from Speed. Very speedy, as they say. Gonna be going for the quick Rango kill here. Backflip it as soon as that hat comes down, and should be easy peasy for a gamer like Speed. Not a particularly difficult fight. None of the brutal fights are really that hard. I'd say probably Topper and Harriet are the hardest fights. And I'd say, for me at least, Harriet is the hardest. Just lining up those bombs is really annoying.
I got really good at Harriet because when I was playing casually, I kept dying on it, so I learned the speedrun strat, so I'm not too bad at Harriet, but Topper, like the one where he has like 12 million hats, I can't get behind that one.
Yeah, you just have to get like the timing down of when to jump and get on the hat, and then it's really a no-brainer. But once the hats start flying around, bouncing off the walls, it gets a little bit scary, for sure.
I also have trouble with Spewer for some reason. I don't know. That's just one of the most random ones to have trouble with.
Yeah, cannot relate on that one at all. Not gonna lie, Spirit's kind of easy peasy. Either way, Speed pulling out of Lake Kingdom here, gonna be headed towards Wooded. Losing a bit of time, it looks like, in Lake Kingdom. Just about 2 seconds or so, so not a big deal. Definitely playing very close to PB at this point, which is impressive. Actually, what is Speed racing against? He's racing against a 101.18. So Speed on
that's a sob, I think.
Kind of nuts pace right now. No, his sum of best is a 59.58.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
He is kind of underrating Speed right now. Not sure how to think about it.
Well, I mean, I've been trying to learn OOT again now that I have my Wii properly
Zelda Speedrunner in the
secured.
comms booth. Do we have any co-commentators in the chat want to hop in right quick? Maybe get this Zelda gamer out of here.
When are they gonna SRM? That's what I'm waiting for. When are they gonna do the SRM?
Wait, what? Something about SRM?
Huh.
Sorry, I was trying to decipher the message in the chat.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to read that as
Orange,
well.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. You're gonna have to rephrase that a little bit. Something about Snow Kingdom and Mario Odyssey.
I said, when are they gonna do the SRM? I'm pretty sure there's a Wooded Kingdom SRM, right?
Speed failing to climb up this tree in a rapid fashion, but not a big deal. Losing a couple seconds, probably less than 2 actually, probably like 1. But it does matter, especially since Sean is right behind him, and we'll see how this nut clip goes. Could be a potential point of weakness here.
I'm so confused on what orange meant.
Alright, out of bounds here, making his way up the out of bounds movement here. Grabbing this moon, taking it a little bit easy.
Yeah, that out of bounds trick, I think I tried it a total of 1 time, and when I didn't get it, I just gave up on it. But,
yeah, I'm honestly not really entirely sure how it works. Something I want to learn, but not incredibly excellent in this game. Kind of need a life coach at it. Hit me up in the chat, XD, if you want to personally coach me for free, Kappa.
I'm fairly certain how the trick works is like you wall jump and you like arm or something barely clips in and then you just grab the moon.
Yeah, not sure. I wish you could clip out of bounds right there. I always say that, where we grab that nut moon. It'd be so comfy. Cause
you can.
Really?
Yeah, you can clip out of bounds, but it's like
no, I mean like above,
I can't remember.
Above the like metal there, so that you can just long jump over.
Oh no, you can clip with the nut though. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No. So it looks
I'm
like
pretty sure they do that in all unique moons.
Oh, Sean did. I was not even looking. I'm too captivated by Speed's gameplay. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Speed's pretty gamer right now.
Definitely not a good situation for Sean though, if he's losing time here in Wooded. The Speed's not really losing much. Nut clip was clean, the FRS is clean. Everything's been pretty clean, and no deaths or anything, so... I mean, really the only thing going well for Sean right now is the fact that he's not dead, not entered the deep woods, and not having a complete Mario meltdown. Just some little flubs and stuff like this really matters when you're going against someone like Speed. Not getting that triple jump movement is a little bit killer.
Yeah. It's
oh, going for the triple jump FRS, but not grabbing it. Gonna line up here.
When someone had, I was trying to say, when someone has a minute better PB and you're playing at like such a optimized level, because both these runners are playing at a pretty optimized level right now. Any mistake, especially if you're going against someone better, could like cost you the win or the race in general.
Yeah, you definitely have to be playing to the best of your ability if you're going to be playing a race like this. You're pretty much banking on your opponent to make some sort of a mistake, or I mean, you could always PB by like a minute, but that's kind of unrealistic.
Oh, sorry, I was responding to someone. Also, sorry about my heater.
Nah, that's fine. I can't even hear it. It's all good.
Oh, really? Wow. Discord's telling me you can hear it, so...
Nah, you're good.
I don't know. I feel like, not epic gamer when people can hear stuff in the background. I feel like that's, like, such a disrespect to people that you're, like, talking to. I don't know. My brain's weird. It functions
Not
weird.
a big deal. I mean, we understand. Not everyone's going to have an optimized streaming setup. I mean, I'm just literally in my bedroom with a random $30 condenser mic from 2003, so it's not really an optimal situation here either, but a little bit better. I at least don't have a space heater or whatever it is going on in the background. But
oh well, I'm in my room as well, but I'm in the basement. So like,
ooh, Sean taking a bop in the pipes room. Not what you want to see.
Oh, he just bonked his head on the ceiling a couple of times. Yeah, but I'm also in my room, but my room's in the basement, so you can like hear everything at some points in time. Like you'll just hear people walking down the stairs or something.
Yeah, Speed's on fat PB pace right now though. Speed's like literally I don't know if he's on 100 pace, but definitely on a low 101 pace at this moment.
he just spliced, so maybe he's on one.
Whoa.
One pace now.
Harsh accusations in the commentary booth right now. Gonna have to see some group calls here.
Speed confirming that this is 100 pace.
This is definitely 100 pace. Yeah, I figured it was. But, yeah, I hope both racers have their 8 different angled hand cams, as well as full body cams, as well as full motion sensing body suits on right now, because this is definitely the most confirmable race of all time. IVHS in full effect here.
Yeah, you also gotta make sure you put on your VR headset. It may make you a little sick at first, but you'll get used to it.
VR headset. How does that help confirm your speedrun? Just curious.
Because you can see where their head is placed. Or, I mean, you could just get an eye tracker. That would also work.
I mean, I don't think I don't think that really matters. I mean, it's gonna tell you they're looking at the screen. That doesn't really tell you too much. But either way, Speed making his way through Lost here. I'd be so hyped to see Speed. I'd be so hyped to see Speed get a PB here.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, he's definitely splicing.
Nah, it's just Speed's internet.
Oh.
Speed plays on like Wi-Fi, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I remember the Wi-Fi grind. It was not fun.
As long as we don't have any colossal meltdowns like on Andrew's stream the other day on SM64, I think we're all good.
I remember that. That was pretty fun.
When it starts looking like PowerPoint, Microsoft Office 2003, then I start to get a little bit concerned. But is world peace the next turn? Yes, that is confirmed. We took a very official vote in the chat that definitely wasn't rigged. I can't remember how many games ago. Actually, I think it was actually not rigged. Longer. Yeah, world peace is like 15 minutes, or yeah, 15 minutes or so longer.
World pieces beat all bosses, right? Like, I'm not wrong about that.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. It's just you have to complete all the main tasks in each kingdom, so you have to beat all the bosses, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, world peace is one of the. Okay, I'm not going to speak for a second.
I just realized there's a typo in the ticker. For what I was trying to type in the Discord. Don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. At least it wasn't anything explicit. No foul language in the chat. You know, we keep it 100% PG-13 all the time here at the Cool Guy Gang. Do I have mature content warning on the stream? I actually don't even know. I think I do. Maybe I don't.
I don't think you do, because I can watch it just fine, and my account is literally my age, so...
Alright, well, we definitely have never sworn here on the channel, so that's good.
Or at least intensively.
Alright, Speed is just kind of nutting all over the controller right now. This is kind of insane. Sean apparently on pretty good pace too. I don't know if Sean splits up at the moment, but yeah, not too far behind. Like maybe 8 or so seconds behind. We'll see what the fade out is here. Speed actually golding Lost by 3.2 seconds, which is kind of nutty. Especially when your sum of best is a 59.
Wait, 3.2? That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it looks like Sean's 5 seconds behind him, so that's not bad at all.
Well, 5 seconds off his PB.
Yeah, off his PB, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, if you're playing 5 seconds off your PB in a race, you are playing to pretty much your best like gameplay that you could possibly hope for. Speed going for the
Sato
lead here.
Giving us... What? Sato saying it's a 1 minute 20-second difference. And I trust Sato.
Yeah, I did not make the calculation, but I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Definitely a massive lead early on for Speed, but still have a lot of gameplay to go. Both these players playing really close to their personal best at this point, but gotta keep in mind, we still got a lot of pretty tragic kingdoms where things can go really wrong. You got Luncheon, Bowser's. We've even seen some deaths on pillars.
Snowdram?
Yep, Snowdram, definitely one of those.
I've seen multiple racers fail Snowdram, and understandably, that is like one of the harder tricks in the run.
Yeah, we've seen some racers have struggles with the blowy joy rune even. I mean, Snow is not that easy of a kingdom. I can't remember who it was, maybe it's Dansta. It was some high-level player was saying that people underrate Snow a lot in terms of difficulty.
Yeah, Snow is extremely hard.
Oh, that's not good! Oh my god, Speed barely clutching that out. Got a really unfortunate hitbox on that Wiggler. Just kind of overlapped himself there. The hitbox not being kind, but Speed knowing how to handle it. Yeah, I know it's not your PB. We've been over this, Speed.
Wait, then what is he comparing against? Because if his SOB is a 59.
Oh, well, I just assumed that your like minus 3.2 was a. Usually people have previous segment comparing to their gold, but good to know.
Do people run against average in Odyssey? Because I know people do that in 64. I feel like it's universally people universally run against average.
I don't think so. I think most people run against PB. I don't think there's not really like a set thing to do, but I would definitely say that running against average is typically less common than running against like a pre-made split that you hand-selected is even less common, but apparently what Speed is going against, maybe some sort of an ideal run he thinks that he can get. Not a bad option. Seems to be working out here, definitely playing very close to it.
Yeah, I think I know a couple people who play average just so they lower it so they get more consistent, which is a really good idea, actually. Like, honestly, that's a pretty good idea. Running against your average just to lower it.
Yeah, I honestly can't chime in on this discussion. I've completely sidelined splits in my personal streams. I just don't care enough. Kind of a lazy Lucas, if you want to say. But yeah, pretty much anything is valid,
I have a Lucas amiibo.
Lucas is kind of a powerful name, not gonna lie. Powerful character, powerful name.
I mean, he's not as overpowered as Ness, though, who can just PK fire you out of existence.
Ness is sick. I used to love Ness in like 64 Smash, but kind of hard. That up B not being a recovery is kind of, well, it kind of is, but way harder to use.
I've never
scoot clip coming out of Sean here. What? Sean holding his controller towards the heavens, maybe praying to some sort of deity that he got that scoot clip there. I know you have to kind of bend your controller pretty extremely to get that clip, but that was a pretty good visualization right there.
I wonder what deity he was praying to. That's the main question. Everyone's wondering.
What, who?
I wonder what deity Sean was praying to with his controller. That's the main question.
Yeah, definitely need to get into a religious discussion here on Cool Cat Gang. We've talked about politics, we've talked about economic systems. I mean, I think it's only natural that we segue directly into the religious discussion midway through this SMO match, but I mean, just too much gameplay on the screen. I don't know if there's time for it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think there's time either. Yeah, you know.
Alright, so heading up to the top of the tower here, Speed. We'll see how this movement goes. Can it be pretty tricky? But Speed, being an ultimate gamer, having no issues with it. Honestly, I'm not sure if Speed can be stopped here. This is kind of crazy.
Speed's on Epic Gamer pace right now, and will forever be on Epic Gamer pace.
Speed is on fat PB pace right now, Misfortune.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a pretty clean Metro so far. I haven't really seen many mistakes. And the one thing I can note is the Woodred battle. That's because you said it was something with the hitbox, so...
Wait, hitbox? Who?
On the Wiggler fight, you said Sean had a bad hitbox on something.
Yeah, the Wiggler pattern, like he kind of curled back on himself, and he shot at the right spot, but it kind of the bullet hit like the mech wiggler that already was destroyed, so it didn't like connect.
No.
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not sure how else to explain, but it's the words that make sense in my head. But Sean, heading over to the people room now. Not too far behind here. Definitely. Well, let's see here. It should be PB pace for Sean.
Yeah,
I don't think he had any
there's
issues
only a
in the
40-second
stage,
difference, apparently, according to Sato.
Like very reasonable PB pace at that. Like not far off by any means.
Sean saying he's an idiot. I wonder what an idiot is.
An IDOT. IDOT.
Sometimes I get lazy and I don't type the I even though it's right next to the O. And I just type the
Oh,
I.
he doesn't have enough moons? Wait. Okay, no, he's good. Oh, wait, no, he's not good. He needs 2 moons.
He's missed 2.
Oh, no.
I think he forgot to talk to the players. He forgot to talk to the instrumental dudes.
Yeah, he forgot to get the, like, wreckage moon, and he forgot to get the bassist over there. That is tragic.
Very.
Oh, man, that is a mistake you do not see often, especially in speedrun races, and that's gotta hurt. Meanwhile...
Oh, he speed bonked somehow.
Break out your cat jams. We are into Shiveria.
What if I break out the rainbow, please?
Sean claiming it's over in the chat. I don't think it's quite over yet. That is a pretty colossal mistake, but realistically, Sean could still come back here. Speed is coming up to a pretty hard trick here in the Snowdram, and like I was saying before, Luncheon and Bowser's pretty hard stages. And we all know how flexing down throws can go unruined.
I mean, flexing down throws is the ultimate way to establish dominance among your opponent.
Yeah, if you're not establishing dominance, I don't know if you're really playing.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're both on,
oh man, Speed almost taking a tumble there in the Blowy Joy room. But are you talking about Procon versus Joy-Con here, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're both on Procon, right? I think.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. I don't think either is a Joy Boy, but could be wrong.
I mean, I haven't seen any down throws yet, so I don't think they're on Joy-Con. That's mainly how you tell. Speed saying he's on 10033 pace.
Duck, letting us know it's pretty much over. Apparently the speedrun race master.
Yeah.
Never seen
he did.
Duck have meltdowns in races whatsoever. But yeah, it's looking grim for Sean, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you're getting no bullied.
I mean, I'm not the one saying it's over in the chat, okay?
You're the one bullying Sean, Twisted. Yeah. We're trying to be optimistic and give him hope, and you're just saying it's over.
Yeah, we gotta gas up our gamer here. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm being harassed. Duck's about to be one of those Karens that's like out in the park and calls someone because there's just like a person talking to her in the park and starts screaming that she's being attacked.
Yeah. Or like some guy just walks by, just like 12 feet apart, and she just starts yelling her full head off.
Yeah, those videos are kind of fun to watch until you realize those are real people and they're actually like...
And they're allowed to vote.
I mean, that's not what I was gonna go for, but yeah, that is pretty depressing. It always comes back to politics here at the Cool Cat Gang.
I mean, I think Karen should be classified as their own, like, thing.
Perhaps domestic terrorists? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that would work. That would work very well.
I think in a lot of places, police are actually starting to crack down more on like Karens, like filing false like claims with like 911 calls. I mean, actually saying, okay, it's Snowdram. Enough about the Karens. Snowdram is good. Speed proving us all wrong, letting us know that he's no slouch here. Hopping back on over to the Odyssey with that extra moon.
Yo-yo with the good luck for the both of the runners. English.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little biased here as the tournament restreamer, but I'm looking for a close race. We might have to want to, you know, give a little bit of extra luck, a little bit of extra gamer power to our boy SeanHartman right now. Perhaps some arms raised in the chat, maybe some energy sent, potential spirit bomb lined up here. I don't know. We need something.
I was just about to say something about that. Yeah, hopefully we can see a spirit bomb. I feel like defeating Frieza is the optimal move. Oh my gosh!
That was scary.
And Sean almost just died.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. That never happened. Sean is killing it right now.
Definitely didn't. Oh, Speed screwing up his wall jump. We're not getting the wall jump.
Showing some chinks in the armor here. This is kind of a big deal. Could potentially be the beginning of a crumble for Speed. I will say, when you're on a pace like this and one thing goes wrong, that's definitely not something that would classify as like one thing, but when one thing goes really wrong in a run like this, it can like completely break your mentality.
Yeah, especially if you're playing like near flawless the entire, well, not near not flawless.
It's pretty close to flawless, like really close to like some of us even like playing
Speed as a never mind, keep going.
Playing like 1 minute off of SOB right now, so Speed's PB is a 101.44, I think. Let me double check.
Yeah, it was a 44.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean getting first try Dram. And has enough moons to go to the next. I thought he just screwed up so hard. He missed the cap jump.
Yeah, that's rough, Sean.
That was very scary.
Clothing with the right number of moons, Pog. Damn. Chat getting hostile out here. Not just the commentators anymore.
I mean, it's okay when the commentators do, but when chat does it, oh, that's a whole nother story.
No, I don't know. I think commentators trash talking the racers is definitely worse, but
it definitely is worse. I was just trying to make a funny, but I'm not funny, so
it's okay. There's a home for you at the Cool Cat Gang. We don't require commentators to make sense or be funny or know anything about the game. As long as you show up and you talk about sometimes video games, you're pretty much you're on par.
I mean, just look at half of the races I've commentated. We always end up talking about something different.
Fast food, politics.
Fast food.
Yeah, more fast food. Your heater, your microphone. You know, all the things that are relevant.
Yeah, I don't know how I have so many problems whenever I have to try and commentate, but you know.
I mean, it could be worse. You could be heroed. You could just like drive to Starbucks mid commentary and start talking about trees.
Did he do that?
Yeah, he was like talking about like some trees getting like removed around his house, and I was making fun of him because one time he was literally commentating at Starbucks, and I was like, I put a poll in the chat, and I was like, should Hero drive to Starbucks and get a coffee? And then he like won, and then he legit like went to Starbucks and got a coffee and just sat outside with his laptop and commentated the rest of the race, which. He like literally left his laptop outside just like on the table with like nobody around besides just people walking by for like, I don't know, a couple minutes, and I was like monka-essing the whole time like somebody was just gonna grab his laptop and run off.
And then all of a sudden you just hear his mic on mute and it's just some guy, you hear heavy breathing and some guy scurrying away.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see. Glad that didn't happen, but SpeedSMO rolling into luncheon here. Not having issues early on, and bopping Skewered in the face. Doesn't like that that short, stocky rabbit very much, apparently.
Spewer is the Wario of the Brutals.
I don't know anything about the bingo. Is it the same bingo training that was going on when this tournament started, or is there a second one? Is it the speedy speedrun one? Because I know that was going on for a while, but I think that wrapped up, didn't it? Four fish bombs. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't counting for you, but that's pretty brutal.
Yeah, fish bonks. I don't know. I think fish bonks are easier to recover. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they are.
Wait, didn't Speedy Speedruns do one? Or was the other one speed gaming too? I think the other one was speed gaming. Okay, maybe my brain is just broken. I'm not sure.
I mean, who doesn't have a broken brain at this point?
I try to keep track of most of the other speedrun racing channels, but it's hard. There's quite a few out there now. Obviously, speed gaming is the big man on campus, so to speak.
Then there's I think BDF is the speedrunner thing, right?
I don't know if, I mean, I love BDF, but I'm not sure if we can classify his channel as a speedrunning racing community. I mean, I guess it is, but...
Well, I've only seen races on it, so...
Yeah, he hasn't streamed on like personal streaming recently, but it's definitely his like personal account. It's not like a community account. It kind of is, but I don't know. I don't want to trash talk BDF. I enjoy his tournaments very much. I think I've participated in every tournament that he's ran, but
yeah, I didn't know he streamed personally on his account, on that account. So
yeah, I definitely think speed gaming and GSA are the two biggest ones. Although GSA on a bit of a hiatus, but heard the comeback is real. It's something I've heard.
I know. This is like really off topic, but I saw.
No, you don't say. Devious off topic.
Well, sorry, yeah, obviously I'm gonna be off topic, but I remember you accidentally went live on CCG when you
that
were
never happened
by yourself.
I've never done that. But it used to happen a lot actually. I used to do it like every other day.
I can imagine. Because you have to put in the different stream key every time.
No,
right?
there's actually profiles. That's what I was doing originally, and that's why I did it all the time. But there's like a profile tab at the very top that you can click on and like add different profiles and switch between them. It's really convenient.
Wow, I didn't even know that. That's nice.
Yeah, scene collections are also very useful.
I didn't even know those existed. Are scenes like oh, I know what you mean. Like a folder basically for switching between scenes.
Yeah, kinda. They're not, I don't know. OBS could use some upgrades, but it's got some pretty good features. Looks like one of the racers in the chat trying to bait the other into heading for some pretty difficult strats, but hopefully Speed doesn't take the bait. So there's a lot on the line here. Loser gets knocked out of the tournament, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it is. I'm getting on they're called potaboos, right? I'm not just thinking of that, but that's what they're called, right?
Yeah, I've always heard them called potabos, but same thing. Same difference. Sean heading over here, grabbing one of them potabos. Gonna be grabbing the forks straight afterwards. Speed's already getting ready to shake his meat here, which is gonna signal the end of the kingdom.
Charva with the follow, and Mr. Man saying I'm the best commentator. And I don't know what the thing is around here, but everyone likes to capitalize only the last two D's in my entire name. But yeah, it's besides the point.
Commentator getting a little bit upset about the capitalization of his name. I know we had, I was going through some VODs and I didn't notice it live, but I think I don't know if for sure this is their actual title, but the organizer slash leader of Plan B Esports, the team that Danster represents, was like, oh man, can't capitalize the P in Plan B. I didn't even notice. I would have kept doing it, so thankfully I randomly happened on that message so that I can not disrespect the gamer squad, but Definitely try to rep the gamer squads here in the channel. I think they're awesome. I think more people need to start some speed gaming teams for sure. Perhaps some esports team picking up some more speedrunners. I don't know, maybe... Does Dignitas still exist? I was going to say Dignitas, but I think they might have disbanded. I'm not sure. Maybe a team,
do you think
Liquid speedrunner? Question mark.
Do you think Devious Clan would go far? That sounds like a good name.
Devious Clan. DC? I mean, it's pretty good abbreviation. It's not bad. I've heard
yeah, except
much
for
worse.
the full name.
Wait, what do you mean?
The full name, Devious Clan. That's very epic.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. I mean, Cool Cat Gang isn't exactly the most epic name, you know, out of the box. Although I think it's pretty epic. Gamer Squadron.
Yeah, you got like some pretty cool gamers. You got yourself.
Yeah, yourself.
Chromium.
Wow, you really know the whole CCG roster, don't you, Devious? You're really reading up.
Yeah, I do know.
Checks
well, I don't
notes.
Know the whole one, but you know, we have Bubbles, Chromium, Drunkle, and Glassstones. Those are the ones I know. Like, I've actually tuned into their streams. Except for Bubbles, I just kind of read his name, but...
Yeah, Bubbles definitely a girl, but I mean, you know, definitely proved that you know everything about the Cool Cat
Oh.
Gang here.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't think she'd be offended. I think she would just check W at you. It's all good.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's my bad for not reading up on the names.
Yeah,
of
how dare you? You didn't even read the CCG handbook that I sent you. Those weren't cheap to produce.
Yeah. I think my dog ate it.
Oh man. Not again.
He also ate my homework. Although my homework's all
Kind
mine
of going
and
crazy
yours.
here in Ruined Kingdom. Full HP, not even at risk of dying.
He's going pretty hard right now.
Okay, that's fine. Didn't bonk off, so we're all Gucci in the right spot. Stop using paper.
Mr. Man.
What do you think this is? Some sort of tree hugger organization? Think we're trying to save the climate here?
Y'all think we care? Wow.
Yo, Sean apparently golding. Take a look at the details here. I can't actually tell because Gold has moved on, but maybe we can get some insight in the chat.
All those ILs and you gold in a race. That's beautiful. That is a message I will forever quote. Probably not.
I think anybody that follows me on Twitter knows my opinion on the situation. I got a bit angsty on Twitter, defending the fact that I believe that you definitely should be golding things in runs and not in ILs and porting them into your splits, but that's just my opinion.
I feel like if you have your IL gold and your run gold separate, then I think it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. I don't know, it's kind of weird to me, like weird champ, like looking at like crazy.
Those are
good.
fake golds, basically. That's what they feel like to me, at least. Like fake golds.
Yeah, it's a personal preference thing, but I don't know. Everybody has their own headspace they get into in their speedrunning.
I feel like seeing the best, like, I mean, in like an IL gold and seeing it on your runs would, for me at least personally, it would be discouraging because I'm like, oh, I got this in an IL, so like I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm probably not gonna do it.
That's how I feel, but a lot of people that replied to my post were saying that it actually encourages them to do better. So I mean, if it encourages you to play at your best, I mean that's kind of the whole point of having splits, to know where you're messing up, to know what you could potentially do. So it all comes down to the racer, but I'm interested to see how this Bowser's goes for speed, because we have a pretty good run going here, definitely on a fat PB pace. I think it's still sub-hour, or not sub-hour, excuse me, still 1-0-0-able, but it would be really close at this point.
Yeah. I feel like it's probably a high or like a mid-high.
I think he literally has to. I think he literally has to gold. If I'm reading his splits right, but I've read his splits wrong already like 3 times and got corrected, so I'm not gonna say anything definite. But Low 101 is definitely possible here.
Collecting the purple coin for good luck. That's a good strat there.
Are we watching live runs? We are watching live runs.
Oh, Speed answering for us.
We almost always do live runs here, Aaron. I don't know what the bully's for. I think we've had like a total of maybe, I don't know, 5 pre-recorded races over the course of like hundreds of live races. So
you had one yesterday, right? I mean, no, not yesterday,
2
but
days ago.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's only because the match was scheduled at 1 in the morning, or 2 in the morning. Or something,
oh, that doesn't sound too fun.
Ooh, Speed taking a little bit of a bonk there, but not too big a deal. Going for this gram.
Yeah, that's a bonk that I feel if you get it at the right angle, you'll die, and that's scary.
I don't know if I've ever seen anybody die bonking specifically there. I have seen people bonk going to that moon, but it's always after they get that dive. But heading into the bunnies fight here, gonna be going for Harry at first. You'll love to see it. Taking out the hardest boss in the first bunny fight.
I feel like Topper should always be done first. In my opinion, just Topper is scary.
Yeah, I'm always
He's
pretty.
got a bunch of hats.
I'm always pretty sarcastic about it, Aaron, because people get like kind of peeved, especially if somebody like mentions it in the chat. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, sometimes people's schedules don't line up, and you have to pre-record. Like, it happens.
Yeah, I feel that.
Speed getting a lot of cheers in the chat. I don't blame the racers, or excuse me, the chatters. I'm pretty excited for Speed right now. This is a fat pace for him.
I mean, Sean's not too far. I mean, he's like a couple minutes behind. Oh, not. Maybe he's not even 2. He might be like high 1, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, he's definitely a little over 2 minutes behind. Actually, maybe just under. I don't know. Math hard. No, a little bit over.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
2 minutes and 12 seconds, I think.
I mean, if he's only 2 minutes, behind Speed, and Speed's on 100 pace, we might be able to see a PB from Sean.
Yeah, I don't think so. He'd have to gold by like 20 seconds in the last couple seconds. So I would say not. But I'm definitely hyped for Speed here.
Did he just minus 13 at split, or is it minus 13 in total? Is that what Speed's talking about? He said minus 13. Is he do you think he's talking about the split, or do you think he's talking about?
He's minus 13 on the run he's comparing to, and he's comparing to a 101.18, so he could potentially get a low 101.10 if he continues playing like a nut. Oh, missing the moon though. Yeah, this is definitely a pop off from Speed here.
Yeah.
Okay. Not going for any sort of crazy jumpage here. Play it pretty safe. Capping the Pokio and gonna be climbing this wall. All we got really left between SpeedSMO and victory here is the mech fight, as well as the Bowser fight and escape. Not really too much to talk about. You know, Mooncave skip, I guess, could be a potential point of weakness, but you don't really see runners of this caliber messing up Mooncave skip more than once.
Yeah, Mooncave skip is like tricky to learn, but once you get it down, you can once you do it once, you'll most likely remember the timing and the position that you need to be in.
Yeah, once you know the texture, it's pretty simple. Oh, but messing up the strat here.
Oh.
Okay, going for it. It's gonna be fine.
There you go. Oh, and taking some damage. Chasing Harriet around, playing tag?
Yeah, not a big deal. Oh, no, but that's a big deal. Speed with the pause. Captures being taken.
Rage capturing.
Everyone's favorite sound.
Who else did that?
Pretty much everybody. It's like in Ocarina of Time when you have no bombs and you just spam the bomb button and just completely massage the viewer's ears with the constant, like, error sound. Yeah,
whatever it is.
As a restreamer, I just love it. I love it when I'm restreaming an OOT race or an SMO race and I just start hearing one sound effect over and over and over in my ears.
I do that with the pause menu. At least that's what I've been doing while trying to learn Dodongo's Cavern today.
Yeah, like Speed said, I think this still has a chance, and the target acquired knocking it out of the park. SpeedSMO taking a hit in Bowser Kingdom, though. That mech fight was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think he only lost... I want to say it was like 10 something, because he did get that poke.
Oh, he definitely lost more than 10 seconds there. I mean, he fell all the way off the mat.
Oh, he did?
The mech, yeah.
Oh. I thought he got like a regrab when he was falling halfway down. I didn't see the entire thing.
Okay, might want to get his eyes checked here.
I already have glasses.
Oh, okay. Well, should be good then.
Well, I was looking at Sean's screen, and then I just saw him grab the pokey. So.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's gameplay is pretty captivating. He is a bit behind, but definitely playing a pretty good match here. He was saying he's like 30 seconds off his PB
now.
Which, I mean, Sean just recently has gotten a few PBs, so this 103 flat is really relatively new.
103 flat is like it's kind of a flex. Having any time flat in the seconds is like amazing. It just feels so nice.
Looks like Speed forgot to split after mech here. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I'm stupid. Split is on fade out.
You have to look for the fade out.
Well, it says mech on there, so I got confused. My brain's not very smart.
Don't worry, me and you both, Saren.
Well, I mean, it looks like... Oh, no, he's comparing his PB now. I see. So, yeah,
Did he just switch?
Yeah, he's going to have to either gold or just play really, really close to it. I'm not sure what his moon segment was like in his PB, but it's going to be very close.
Depede, he's my favorite speedrunner. Sean getting, I think that's normal. That's not target acquires when you get Harriet before, I think, Topper or something.
If I'm reading his splits correctly, he lost 18 seconds to gold in Moon Kingdom. So if he plays, well, I'm saying like in his PB he lost 18 seconds, so he didn't like gold Moon Kingdom or anything. PB. So it could potentially be a PB here if he just kind of keeps his head together and has a really solid kingdom here.
Yeah, let's see this.
That looks good to me.
Moon's cave skip. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yep, and making it over, no problems, not having a meltdown or anything like that. So we're going to be making our way up to the wedding chapel here and initiating that final Bowser fight, which we can't see him have some troubles on, but really the last obstacle here, besides pillars, I don't see Speed missing 2D skip, although I think we have seen a couple of deaths in 2D skip in the tournament. Not sure from Speed, though.
I think I remember seeing a death in 2D. When I was just watching.
Ooh. It's not a great start.
No. I mean, he did the recovery pretty fast. Pretty good recovery. I'm missing the strat.
Yeah, and he had 18 seconds to work with, remember, so...
Yeah.
Very, very close.
That was like I'm not 100% sure, but that seemed like 2 to 4. Probably more than 4 seconds. I'm probably just bad at telling what seconds are.
1 wall drop moonskip and 2 DSS. Yeah, might need a little bit more than that. Perhaps a divine intervention. I mean, Speed could die in the escape sequence. Like I was saying, it's definitely not over. I mean, we see a lot of racers call him GG. Basically after Bowser's, just kind of calling it for Moon Kingdom, but we have seen some pretty big meltdowns, like I was talking about earlier, in the 2D section and pillars. No runner is infallible in this stage, although it is pretty uncommon.
Everyone's human, so there's always a possibility to make a mistake.
I mean, you could have some cyborgs. I know we have a couple players in the OOT tournaments that kind of play like cyborgs.
I know Aki's a cyborg, like 100%. There's no way he's not.
Yeah, he's got some sort of Japanese like robo-android technology in his fingers or something, letting him get those BLJs every time for sure.
Yeah, BLJs are scary. But not when he does it, it makes him look like BLJ.
Yeah, it makes you feel safe, like warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh, maybe not that, but
Speed into the escape segment here. Maybe bashing some blocks. And 2D skip is really the only main hurdle here. Even a death in 2D skip would not put him behind. We need a death in 2D skip, and we need failure on the pillars. Kind of a double whammy, so to speak.
The 2D is the one at the beginning of it, right? Like the second turn, like the one after this.
Yeah, you break these blocks, and then we'll see him here jumping on top of this.
Yeah. 2D skip, I don't know. I've seen it whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, that looks easy. But then you go try it for yourself.
Oh yeah. I remember the first time I tried 2D skip, I was like, man, why is this even called a skip? It's just like a platforming like jump. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh.
I tried it on Joy-Cons, and I got very ill. I don't like Joy-Cons whatsoever.
Joy-Cons are great. I'm a Joy Boy for life. Alright, Speed into the ending segment here. Definitely on PB pace, just by a few seconds. We'll see how the pillars go. One blast is off, unfortunately, but okay, playing it really close to the edge.
I thought they said 101 on the timer, and I got really confused. I don't know why.
We got some blesses out in the chat. Perhaps some cat jams also required. It's all up to Speed at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a...
Oh my god. Okay, this has got to be it. Oh, this has got to be it.
Yeah, he's got it. If he doesn't take a hit.
I mean, there's a lot of cutscene action to go. I don't know. Oh, it's got to be it. This isn't going to take that long. Alright, easy PB for Speed. You love to see it.
That's a sub 40.
Yeah, 10-second PB for Speed in a race here in the losers bracket quarterfinals. Pretty big deal. Speed kind of playing like a god today. Let's be real.
What's first seed in the Odyssey tournament? Who is first seed? I mean,
Dansta.
And he's got a 1 OO, or is it a 101?
Dance has 59. A low 59.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I've been underballing Dance this entire time.
Yeah, kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
I mean, I do that to everyone, so.
Alright, Sean heading into the 2D section here. Not on PB pace, but on a pretty solid run. Had some, we can't really call it anything but a meltdown in Metro. Just kind of a mental error. We've seen Sean have these mental errors, unfortunately, in the last couple of rounds, and this one really cost him. Huge props to Sean for joining up in the tournament. It's a lot of fun watching him make his run through the losers bracket. Definitely a huge underdog in this race and in the last couple of races. Taking out some pretty powerful gamers. Heading into the final pillars of the tournament for our boy Sean. A huge thank you to everybody in the chat for coming through, supporting the racers, supporting us. Here at the Cool Cat Gang, dropping the follows. It's been a really fun match tonight. I missed you guys. Every time there's a couple of days off of races and I come back, it feels like a homecoming, sort of. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I also get really hyped. Like, you know, I kind of get what you're saying. Like, you kind of, not homesick, but like, it feels like people, like family greets you. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know how to explain it in my words.
Co-commentator getting a bit sappy. I don't know. I was gonna just say it's like a homecoming, but I mean, apparently we're like family here at the Cool Cat Gang. We're like a little interconnected community, I suppose.
Well, obviously, everyone is family with the Cool Cat Gamer thing, you know.
I was so disappointed when Mario didn't kiss Peach. Aaron, looking for a romantic.
So was I.
A romantic outro here. Not gonna get it.
Instead, Bowser just rots on the moon for the rest of eternity.
I don't know. He's a pretty powerful dude. I'm sure somebody comes for him. I mean, there's apparently a bunch of people on the moon, so he's fine. And I mean, he can breathe there somehow. I don't know. You don't want to look for too much reading between the fine lines in a Mario game. Let's be real. And
obviously, he'll just take over the Power Stars and try and take over the galaxy like in the Galaxy games again. Just an endless cycle.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see if we can get these racers in here for some interviews. I know we got a boy Speed on some mute action.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, you did force death in him.
Yeah. Speed, can you hear us? Are you there?
Hello, Speed.
We'll have to see if we can get Speed unmuted. In the meantime, Sean, if you're in here. Oh, Sean's rolling
He's
in.
in the...
Sean, welcome
Hello,
in.
Sean.
Oh, and Speed is here at the same time.
GG on the PB Speed.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, that was pretty nutty. I was pretty blown away by your gameplay the entire time. You're playing like crazy good.
Yeah.
How did you calculate that run you're running against the 101.18 or whatever it was?
I get a lot of criticism for this, but the split, the name for the comparison is actually 100, but it's a 101.18. So it's basically just, I don't know what my logic was. Some of it was amazing, like I can't beat it. Some of the splits are awful, and they're there for time sake. So it's a weird comparison.
I mean, if it works, it works. It looked like you had a pretty solid run there. You're playing pretty close to it the whole time, so huge congrats on the PB. 101.34. Heading down to that 100 soon. We'd love to see it.
What was your BPT into Bowser's?
Let's check. Hold on. I'll get that for you in 1 second.
So I think my run could have definitely been a 102 if it wasn't for Day Metro fiasco and then the bunny split where I kept messing up Harriet. Like those two things alone actually make this a 102, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you were really close to a 102. And your Day Metro was interesting to say the
Yeah,
least.
I just like wasn't even paying attention for some reason, and I don't know why. And then I noticed when I globed at 30-30, I'm like, what? This is 30 ahead of my best exit, and I looked at the split and it was 345. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, there must be moons I missed. And then I looked over, I saw the little light in the sky over by where the that area was. And I was like, oh, it must be those moons because I never got the because it still has the light for the like the basis or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That was pretty brutal, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I realized what happened, I was pretty heartbroken.
I think I still would have been on PB pace into Bowser's, assuming I still played the same. But who knows? Maybe I would have played worse.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, bit of he said, she said. What could have been, what couldn't have been. But either way,
I ended up messing up the Harriet fight anyway, which is really weird. Harriet is usually not something that I tend to mess up, and I ended up losing like over 10 seconds to it alone. So that was interesting.
To answer your question, Sean, I was 1052 BPT into Bowser's.
Oh, so like if you played really well,
Man.
there's a chance you could have still 1-0'd that.
Yeah,
He missed
it would have
it.
helped to get in a good seaside. That would have been 1030.
What was your seaside?
327 or something.
Oh, I think I also got a 327. I got like multiple fish bonks somehow. I don't know why. But yeah, if you got a because that's like 10 off your gold, right?
Yep, that's exactly the time.
We'll definitely get that 1-0 soon, hopefully.
Thanks. This is like the 5th less than 10-second PB in a row.
Hopefully I can get a 102 soon.
Yeah, you are so close.
So this run I lost 30 in Wooded, like 40 in 41 in Day Metro or something, and then how much in Bowser's? Like, how much is that? Like 30 or something, or not 30? Like 22. But yeah, it's like a lot of time.
yeah. Well, either way, Speed moving on to the semifinals here in the losers bracket. Gonna go up against either Dareal or Lightron. How do you feel about facing those two? One of them.
Well, if I go against Dareal, I know he's very rusty and hasn't played the game in months, so I'm kind of hoping I have a shot against Dareal, but I don't care who wins because I'm sure they both work very hard for that spot. So basically, Dareal is going to be a lot easier to compete against, and Lightron is going to play like a god, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't underestimate Dereal. He has been playing pretty recently, but he
Really?
definitely has been playing more SM64 as of recently. But yeah, Lightron's just kind of a nut. I think everyone should be scared of Lightron.
You have a shot against Lightron, but it's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah, if I get this against Lightron, then yeah.
Yeah, but even then, maybe he'll get the 100, like 20, whatever, 34.
Yeah, he'll steal it from me.
934. Maybe he'll pull out his first sub hour in the race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a concern.
Top 4 is pretty exciting. Pretty nutty. Are you guys gonna keep on Rin tonight, or are we gonna find another raid target here?
I'm gonna stop, so not me.
I'm gonna keep doing runs, but you can raid whoever. I don't really care.
I'll do a quick look see if there's anybody, but we'll probably just give it on over to you. I do believe I like to keep it within the race if at all possible.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream, but I am going to do some runs for at least probably 20-30 minutes at least to start doing runs for.
All right, yeah, we'll definitely raid you. I mean, just if you go off early, make sure you give the raid off to somebody else. But we'll go ahead and raid you here.
I'll definitely raid someone.
And I really appreciate you joining the tournament. It was a lot of fun having you. Hopefully we'll see you maybe in the World Peace Tournament, question mark?
Yeah, I'll join that for sure.
Let's go. I gotta get a sign-up sheet going for that. I got
I'll
a
go
lot going on.
120 in World Peace. I'll have to start doing some more World Peace before that, because I can really improve in that for sure.
Alright, well, let's go head over to Sean's stream. If you haven't given him a follow already, make sure you follow. Make sure you follow Speed as well. Obviously, a pretty powerful gamer. Throw both their links in the chat real quick if you haven't caught him yet. And yeah, keep an eye on Cool Cat Gang. We'll be having quite a bit of racing going on next week. I'm trying to kind of keep it low-key because I got some renovations going on in my house this weekend. But next week, hopefully we'll have a lot more packed of a schedule, and I will see you guys then. So yeah, see you guys next time.
Yeah.
And real quick, remember to follow the Hot Dog Club.
Oh no, not the Hot Dog Club.
Alright, later,
Super
guys.
fun races.
Alright, thanks, Aaron.
Bye.
Alright, later, guys.
Thanks.